Gonna be a Dal Pal first up. Oh my goodness, boys, I'm in the arena. Look at me go. As I'm playing the Paladin, Phil is gonna be first up as a Frosty Mage. Full freeze onto Dal Pal. Big burst, Mad Ice Ray. Oh! That was a lot of burst. Oh, out of nowhere. Wow. Phil, bringing in some Frosty Mage in here, man. Well done, well done. Blister's gonna have to try to see if he can meld this guy. Got him some Ring of Fire. He's gonna be able to reposition. Frozen Orb is on him. If Phil can go for Frozen Orb and a bunch of Blizzards, that's a lot of pressure that a Blister would just have to take. It's gonna be the Elemental Chase after Breath right after. Got him some Ring, maybe almost gonna be interrupted. Almost interrupted, but does get a juke. Either way, had to dive into a quick ice block. Just have to make sure that he got himself as healthy as possible. Blister is going to get himself a nice big opener onto Phil. Fireball off of that. Fireballs actually do quite a bit of damage within PvP, man. Not a lot of people really stand there to get a full cast, but if you can, it's not a bad bit of damage right now. As Blister got himself shields, that is going to be Spore Cloak really early on. Breath onto Phil. Does he have a Spore Cloak? It doesn't look like Phil has any big cooldowns in the moment. He does have a big Nova. He could go for maybe Ice Ray. Blister, not a lot of mana available right now, so he's spending a lot of mana to try to keep himself alive. But that's a second Ice Block for Phil. That's a pretty big defensive. That's a second big go. Blister's still holding on to his Ice Block as well as his Cauterize. He's actually in a great spot. Gonna be a Breath, but Phil can still maybe take it somehow. Gonna be a Frost Bomb onto Bliv. Trying to see if he can shatter him. Big, oh, there goes the Ice Block. Trying to see if he can minimize the burst of the Frosty Mage. That is a lot of potential damage. And Blister doesn't want to deal with it. Ring of Fire around the corner versus Phil is going to be dropping down Frozen Orb, and Blister just has to find a way to get away from it. That is going to be a lot of zoning action for Phil. Does end up dipping himself back into the fire either way, though, but Blister, he's low on mana. He's using a lot of mana to steal all the defenses for Phil, whatever he can. He's trying to see if he can control how many buffs that guy's got. But his health is doing more or less okay. Gonna be quite a bit of damage. Phil trying to see if he can go for a big old spike. Almost got interrupted, but nice, good old juke. As Blister goes behind the pillar, trying to see if he can get himself a cooldown reduction. Phil, not a lot of health. It looks like the fire damage does end up ticking out over time. And Blister got himself a random combustion ready to go right after. As it looks like Kadam is going to be up next. Bliv, better be careful. Hunter's Mark tells you everything you need to know. You are in trouble. A hunter for a mage is kind of a nightmare situation. Goes in for blink as soon as he sees an aim shot right around the corner. Mad damage, does get himself a little bit of health. It looked like for a second, like all the fire around you, I thought, is that Cauterize? Is that what it is? Big combustion, mad damage to the Kenem. The guy just took one big old pyro. That does quite a bit of damage to Mastery too. Not really feeling all that good. Got himself a bit of the Ring of Frost. Bliv just using the combustion to keep him away. But what can he do? It's going to be Cauterize right then and there. Oh no! The Sentinel Owl, man. All you need to do is have him dip his toes into that Sentinel field. And you can see the guy from a mile away. Zephyrus is up next as an Elemental Shaman, so he got himself lightning in his hands, trying to see if he can get it set up onto Kenem. Freezing Trap right around the corner. I don't think you could trick it for this one yet. I don't think you would wanna. Kenem used to find a way for him to catch himself a reset. I don't know if he... Does he have a Flame Shock? Does your pet have a Flame Shock? Because if either one of them has one, you will not be able to get a camo. That is going to be the Primordial Stone for Kenem. Trying to see if he can reposition. Kind of standing next to Zeph with a Lightning Last. A Trinket to follow. Does go for a removal of it with a Rapid Fire. Big damage. Kenem just trying to see if he can fight right through Zeph. Does go for a Silence. That is a Burrow. Knocking the Hunter as he goes in for Feign Death. This is where Zephyrus needs to send in this Lava Burst. Scatter Shot for just a second. Got himself a Explosion Shot. Aim Shot. Big time to follow. Walls up for Zeph. As a Rapid Fire is upon him, might be in a bad spot, trying to go for a big executes. That's going to be the totem to try to reflect some damage back to Kenem. Might not be in a great spot. Earthshock to follow could be anyone's game right now, actually. Oh, the Earthshock almost gets Kenem. How is this man alive? Neckmar is going to be... Oh, wait, you changed your name, actually. Oh, the Rogue. Neck is going to be up next. Trying to see if we can check something to Kenem. The man is at no health. Wait a second. Camo? No. Wait, if you just Phantom Knives in there, it's so trying to see if he can reposition ahead of time. Which way is the hunter going? You don't know. He could be still in the room. He could be out of the room. He's got a bank in his out of the room, though. Or maybe in? Which way do you go? Oh, Kenem is just waiting still. Neck has himself such a good setup right now. Has himself such a good go. He's fully healthy. Cooldowns at the ready. He knows the hunter can see him. So you can only guess which way he's at. He's not line of sight of the hunter at all. So I actually should have looked behind him, right? Because then the hunter does have like good line of sight of you at all times. But Kenem opening up with a Rapid Fire. As a hunter, you're going to have to be very, very careful. Cloak with advantage really early on. Kenem with a... Wait, Shadow Build? I was thinking Neck was going to go over there and fan the guy really quickly. That shock him? disappears. As Kedem trying to see if he can fight through the rogue, gonna be a full stun tech right after, and Kedem with the turtle shell just looking for that recovery. Flare down to make sure that Neck does not get his way out of this one. Evasion up for the rogue right now. He got himself still a really good go. Shadow Blade still ready. Is gonna get the pet on him just to keep the rogue in combat, making sure he doesn't catch a decent reset. But all Neck needs to do in the situation is just going for a couple of combo points, a big kidney, and I don't think Kedem is going to be able to get camo anytime soon unless he's got a freezing trap win on him. Trinket, freezing trap immediately. That's what he's trying to go for. That's what he's trying to go for. If you can establish full control over the rogue, you may be in a good spot. That's going to be a volley down, rapid fire, big explosives to follow. If only you had a Deadshot come off of this one. That's going to be that Sentinel, but he's not in that Sentinel range. You got yourself some cooldowns. 3-shot is active, but he's not in that Sentinel. You got to get line of sight on the guy. But he's doing a good job keeping away from you. Kedem got himself plenty of max range. I don't know if he can go for traps or stuff. He got himself the eyes, so he's going to pull his head back. He knows that Neck cannot get himself any kind of decent setup here. And Kedem, full flare, ready to go. He sees the guy. He knows where you're at. Shoot. No, right? He does know. Stun. No trinket available. Big death shock and rapid fire. I think it might just be over. Oh, my. Wait, what's your death? Okay, no, Blizzard, we gotta talk about it. This is multiple times that's happened. Multiple times that has happened where your rogue hits a cheat death and it just doesn't activate. The game is like, nah, cheat death, nah. The game decided, nah, not that guy. That's a big defensive. Like, it's gotta be some kind of a bug, right? It's gotta be certain abilities that just gotta proc cheat death or kill you as cheat death procs. It's gotta be something. If it's a, it does say that if it's so much damage, it doesn't work. It was a rapid fire, man. I mean, each single one of those ticks a rapid fire. Maybe, but like, I don't know. Usually when they say too much damage, it's like a boss one-shot, right? A boss ability that does 1,000,000 damage. It ignores that. But like a rapid fire that hits you for like, I don't know, 5k each, 6k, 8k? Yeah, definitely for raids. Yeah, it's just, it's weird. I don't understand it. Kill shot out damage to death. Is that what it was? No way. How hard did it hit him with? Big damage on the Kedem. That's where Arthur trying to see if he can make a play. Bubble available. Got himself Blessing of Protection in case he needs to. May just need to use one of those abilities. Kedem got himself good setup versus Arthur. He got himself the big hammers. Big explosive. Stun. Does get himself big immunity. Kedem may just need to go for Turtle Shell as well. If he uses Turtle, trying to see if he can avoid Arthur. There goes the Turtle. Does he have a stun? If Atherman has a Hodge right now, he could end the game right then and there. Scouter for a second. Kedem needs something as well. Does not have Intimidation for a while, but got himself at least long range damage. Big rapid fire. Explosive maybe onto Arthur. Closing that gap. Aim shot to follow. Stun. I think it's over. Trinket last second. Feign death for a moment. Knocking back Arthur. Is this a Deadshot? Could be the way to turn it around. Kedem got mad damage. Aim shot. Oh, Kedem, the marksman hunter extraordinaire, dude. We don't see a lot of marksmen in here. Kedem is a monster. My goodness. Yo, I thought these mages off the bat, we had a mage just literally blow up Paladin in the opener. I thought, okay, it's gonna be a mage game. Kedem is just like, nope. Give me back. Give me that. Well done, well done. Man, versus the Paladin at the end, I thought stun and you were dead, but the man had a trinket. He was good. Knocked back, Death Shock and came back, gave him a chance, and it's just rough. It's just rough, man.